Hi gamers. I know I've said this once or twice before, but this will be my last collection video. This time it's really true because there really isn't anything left after this. But I'd like to present you my Sega Naomi arcade games. Now, Sega Naomi games come in two formats. First, we got this game cartridge. We got the circuit board under here, plugs into the motherboard, and then you have a GD-ROM, like with the Sega Dreamcast. And the Dreamcast is based on the Sega Naomi. Many of these games are almost direct ports of the arcade versions, which is really nice for the Dreamcast. But you know, there still is a lot to offer when you play on the actual arcade machines. And the GD-ROM also has this black bit here. It's a security chip, meaning that even if you could copy the disc here, you couldn't play the game without this chip. So that's Sega's insurance here against pirates. And actually, you know, Sega Naomi games are still manufactured. I believe this year Japan saw the release of two games, maybe a 2D fighter and a 2D shooter. So it's really cool that even after 12 years, the platform is still alive in the arcades. It is a great machine, and you know, there's just something there in the clean cut arcade visuals of the Naomi and the Dreamcast, something ageless there. You know, there are, I don't know, plenty of games on the PlayStation 2 that have aged terribly, but you know, there's something so clean about the Dreamcast and Naomi graphics that just can't put my finger to it. But you know, they age really well. But you know, on with the collection here. First up, I'll show you my sports games. Now, I'm not that big of a sports game fan usually, but on the Naomi, you know, can't get enough of some good arcade action. You know, they have to go over the top for me to like them. I don't like realistic sports games. First up, we got Virtua NBA. Then Virtua Athlete, Virtua Tennis 2, Virtua Golf, Virtua Striker 3, and finally Beach Bikers, which, at least according to the cover of the GameCube port, is Virtua Beach Volleyball. And you know, the black cartridge here means that it is for the Sega Naomi 2 motherboard. These games require a bit more oomph out of the hardware, and these can't be played on the white motherboard. And there were a few of these Naomi 2 games that actually are worth owning the motherboard for. And this is one of them, a great soccer game. Even though I would say that the Virtua Striker 2 is better. And Beach Bikers is another one of those Sega Naomi 2 games, and you can really see where the extra processing power went. You know, the game remembers how the sand of the playing field was disturbed by the feet of the lovely ladies here, and great looking game all around. And you know, playability, fantastic. Actually, if you linked two Naomis together, I don't have the hardware here, but you could link two Naomis together and play a 4-player game of Beach Bikers if you want. Then we've got Virtua Golf. Virtua Golf actually requires this control panel to work. It has a trackball and some buttons here, and there were a few of these games that required their own control panel, like Super Monkey Ball has this control panel which only has one a big banana here, and it's analog controller and analog banana. So that's what you need for playing Monkey Ball on the Naomi. Then we got Virtua Tennis 2. You know, Virtua Tennis, they're really among the finest tennis games ever still, which is a testament to their infinite playability. Virtua Tennis, fantastic game. And the Virtua Tennis 3 was released not for Sega's next system, the GD-ROM, but the system after that, Sega Lindbergh. So that's where Virtua Tennis 3 went, and I believe you can still find number 3 in arcades near you even to this day. Then we had Virtua Athlete. It is basically a collection of track and field sports. You got javelin and a 100-meter dash and all these classic button mashing games. Great stuff with friends. And we got Virtua NBA. A decent NBA game with this isn't as over the top as like NBA Jam. This is quite realistic, but a nice addition if you like some basketball action in the arcades. There aren't that many of these games released for the arcade machines, And finally, I got Sports Jam, which is even a bit more arcadey than the other games here. You got some hoop shooting in basketball and puck shooting in hockey and all that stuff. Quite dull on their own, but with a friend it's a blast. Sports Jam is one of the more common games for the Naomi. You can get it for 10 or 20 bucks easily. Next, not sure in which genre should I put this, but we got Cosmic Smash. It is basically a squash game, a racquetball game, but with this futuristic vibe. Great, almost res-like looks, and quite tough to beat. You don't get any continues, so you really have to just be good at this game to see the end. I haven't. Then some puzzle games. This is Puyo Puyo Fever. Pretty basic stuff as far as puzzle games go, but you have to have a few of these. There were also a version of Tetris and Puzzle Bubble or Bust-A-Move released for the Naomi, so you get these classics as well. And here we have a puzzle game called Musapeus Choco Marker. It's quite not sure if there is any videos of it here on YouTube. Check it out. Quite a special this 3D based block puzzle. Really addictive stuff. I've lost many nights of sleep over this game. Fantastic stuff. Then before my actual fighting games, I got these fighting game hybrids here. Something a bit special. This is Heavy Metal Geomatrix. Not that hot of a game. There are some problems, not that much fun in my opinion. And the same with this game. This monster of a name is Mobile Suit Gundam Federation versus Xeon DX or Deluxe. Quite bland visuals, a bit of a letdown. This really has nothing going for Sega's Virtual On series. And actually, I would really like to get my hands on Virtual On for the Sega Naomi, but sadly, it is one of those games that requires a special control panel, with the twin sticks, and it's like $500 for the whole package, and that is before shipping, which is like, I don't know, $100 to here in Finland. So gotta keep looking for that. And finally, we got here Power Stone. Fantastic fun again with friends. Like most of these games are better with with a friend, but you know, Capcom really went all out in this one. You know, not sure if it's a fighting game or you know, what I would label it, but you know, it's fun. Let's leave it at that. I haven't got the Power Stone 2 because it's quite expensive, like $150, but you know, I'll get it one day. And I guess here I'll have to stop. There's some more games coming next, and please check out part number 2 of my Sega Naomi collection. Thanks.